So I wanted to do a video on the Katana. This is the 100-watt head. I've got it tilted upside down because um, right here it's just sitting on my 6505. I'm going into the Valve King cab behind it. But anyway, we're not going to get into that part of this yet. So you have all these controls and everything, and you can do quite a bit on this amp just in its own. So you get the USB, and there's some other weird stereo stuff that you can do. And this thing actually has two 5-inch speakers in it. So anyway, what we're going to do today, though, is I'm going to show you a little bit about what I've been learning on this. And I've got it hooked up here. And I'm going to go and open up the program that you download for this. Just waiting for it to open. It's a really old computer. Wow. So my computer is not happy. There we go. I've got a newer laptop, but I just use this one out here. I'm waiting for the software to load. It should. Usually, it'll ask you, how you want to connect. So this is the, what do they call it? Boss Tone Studio software. And so there's what they call the panel over here. And these are your channels, I guess. Channel 1, Channel 2, Channel 3, Channel 4, and then you have your B channels. So right here is Channel 1, 2, and 3, and then I guess if you hold down the panel button and long, it'll change something and you'll be in the B panels. I don't need that many patches, to be honest. Like, usually I just use the 6505. I'm pretty simple. But this amp will do anything you want it to do. I mean, seriously. So one of the things that you can do in here, it'll show you like how everything's set up. Channel 1, Channel 2, Channel 3, it's showing me guitar going in, a booster effect, an amp equalizer, modulation, effects, delay, reverb, and then to the speaker. It shows you the chain of like how it's set up, and you can move those around and change them. So when you go into like the effects, it'll show you what you've got selected basically, and then you could go into like your booster, and you could change like the different types. So I've got the metal zone, which somewhere around here I own the pedal as well. I haven't played with this a lot, so you could go in through here, and let's go up to the top. See, clean boost, treble boost, mid boost, crunch overdrive, blues overdrive, just a bunch of stuff. T screamer, that's a tube screamer. I'm gonna go and click that one because I haven't tried it. So then you could go in here and change your individual settings, and then you just click on here, on or off, and as you see right here, it changes off, on, and then if you like look at my amp, off, and then on. So I am getting a little bit of latency from it because of my laptop being so old. But anyway, so we got that there, and then you can go into like your modulation, and then so like I've got the compressor on, and it'll allow you to do that. And you get the type, just different ones. Then you get the effects, different things, pitch shifter, phase 90, flanger. I don't have anything set on there. And then you got your delay. And you can just change whatever. So the send and the return, and the EQ is actually kind of nice. It's got a parametric EQ. You can change quite a bit. So low gain, low mid gain, all this stuff. So Um, and then position the amp output, or you could put it on the input instead. So it just depends on how you want to do it. I don't think, yeah, I do have it on now. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it off. And then you got your noise gate. It's not really a noise gate, it's a noise suppressor. I didn't find it acts like a gate. It kind of just muffles, or it's just, I don't know, I don't care for it. But see, I just turned it off. So it does work, it just doesn't work like when I use my metal muff, where that one's like really fast. And I don't know. So you get that there. Now we go back to let's see, so we get the send and the return, the assign, and so I guess you can assign different things. And then for that fancy pedal, let's see, knobs, it'll say what it is. So there's a lot of stuff that you could do here. And then, you know, a lot of this stuff is selectable on the amp itself, but most of this stuff here is not. So, let's see here. So, when you're in this screen here, you click the effects and this shit all shows up. You go in here, so these are your green and your red and your yellowy orange. That's your booster, okay? And then, you know, these different colors will tell you which, you know, one you're using. So, like if I click this one here, which is, I think it's supposed to be like, I don't know, it's like treble, mid, or something. I'm not really sure what they, there we go. You click it there, now this one's red. So, otherwise you can just, you know, push the LED on here. So one of the cool things, though, I mean, like, is without this, you're not going to get the metal zone pedal or any of that stuff. So I think this one was supposed to be like a clean boot. No, not clean boost. So you just assign these to whatever you want. So we do metal distortion. We put that there, and then we don't have effects on. Delay, we don't really need it on, but anyways. So now I'm not 100% sure how you will write these to one of your channels here, but I would guess that it's probably this button right here. So let's see what happens when we do this. Panel settings. Okay, you got panel settings, A channel, B channel, etc. I'm not sure. Tone setting name. Let's see, we'll just click right because I don't care. Channel 1, channel 2. I'm not sure what this is actually doing. Okay, so right now I'm on channel 2, which is whatever they had in here. So when I click panel, it should have switched to what I had just written to it, but it didn't. So okay, it did. Look at that. So if you don't want to write it to the panel, say you want to do something different, then just click in here and go like channel 1, and it'll name it whatever you want it to name it. Click right. Okay, so now we're on channel 1, and everything that I changed is in there in channel 1. So that's basically the rundown on how to change stuff as far as that goes. I cannot do a video for everything that's on here because we'd sit here for like an hour. But I'll do another video if anybody wants to see more stuff on the Katana 100 Mark II. There's other stuff that you can do too, so you get into here. These guys like sell patches or something, I'm not sure. I don't have the internet hooked up. No internet access. Okay. So I guess you'd like sit here and, you know, add whatever there's like a library of stuff, and you can move this stuff around and save it in here and create like a playlist. But this is the editor that we're in. So at any rate, I hope maybe this kind of helps explain a little bit of stuff for guys that are buying these things, because I know they're like selling like crazy. I bought mine about a month ago. I haven't really touched it until now, but like I said, I primarily use the PV 6505. So anyway, click subscribe, and if you like the video, like the video. They don't have a hate button, but if you don't like it, you can always tell me why you didn't like it. And anyway, thanks for watching, guys.